Okay guys, we're back. I'm looking at your study guide and I'm pulling question number 4. Question number 4 will actually help you with question number 4 on your test. So let's take a look at it. Tina is making 2 kinds of cookies. The chocolate chip cookies need 3/4 of a cup of sugar. So I'm going to stop what I'm doing right now and I'm going to circle the chocolate chip are going to take that much sugar. Remember, pause, make a movie in your mind of what's happening. The peanut butter cookies need 2/3 of a cup of sugar. Stop again. Let's circle how much sugar the peanut butter cookies are going to need. So now we can stop what we're doing and kind of look at what's happening. She's making 2 kinds of cookies. Chocolate chip need 3/4 of a cup of sugar. Peanut butter needs 2/3 of a cup of sugar. Make sure you understand that before you go any further. See it happening in your mind, pour the sugar in the bowls. Part A, how much sugar will Tina need to make the cookies? I've underlined a few things there. How much sugar will she need if she's going to the grocery store right now to buy sugar? She's going to be making both kinds of cookies. So we have to figure out, are we adding or are we subtracting? Remember, we're headed to the store, we're going to buy sugar. So how much sugar do we need to make both of those kinds of cookies? Yay, you're right, we're adding. So we're going to come over to our scratch paper now on number 4, part A, and we're going to write down 3/4 of a cup of sugar, that's for the chocolate chip cookies. 2/3 of a cup of sugar, that's for the peanut butter cookies. We're going to add those up. I've already stacked it up vertically, so now I have to think about how to do this. How do I add these 2 fractions? The denominators are not the same, so already I don't like that. I'm going to have to fix that before I can go any further. I'm going to make multiples, aka snowballs, for 3 and for 4. I need those 2 numbers to match. So I'll come off to the side and I'll give myself some 3s and I'll give myself some 4s. 3, 6, 9. All the while I'm thinking in my head, what will match this 4? Maybe I could stop there. Let's see. 4, 8, 12. Ding, ding, ding. We have a match. Now that I found my match, remember, what do I do with it? I come back to my problem and I rewrite my new denominator beside my old denominator, put a hat on his head. So far, so good. I have matching denominators. But now I need to figure out what my numerator will be. So I have to make an equivalent fraction for 3/4 that has a denominator of 12. So what did I do to 4 to turn it into 12? You're right, I did times 3. So if I'm 3 on the bottom, that means I have to do the same on the top. 3 times 3 is 9. So 3/4 and 9/12 are equivalent fractions. They're worth the same amount, just sliced differently. Let's do the same for the bottom denominator. What did I do to 3 to turn it into 12? Good job. Hey, look at those counting charts. If you don't have a counting chart, I should have said that. You need a counting chart. 3 times 4 got me to 12. So if I'm 4 on the bottom, I'm 4 on the top. 2 times 4 is 8. So what just happened here is I took a 5th grade problem right here and I turned it into a 4th grade problem. So now I can work it. I have like denominators. When my denominators match, I copy it and then I deal with the numerators. I'm adding them, so I'm going to add 9 plus 8. And 9 plus 8 equals 17. That's not wrong, but it's not finished because I now have an improper fraction. Did you already guess that? So I have to clean that up. So 17/12 needs to be fixed into a mixed number. 17 divided by 12. Scoot over to the side. Let's figure that out. 17 divided by 12. 12 will go into 17 one time. 1 times 12 is 12. 17 minus 12 is 5. Shrink it down, drag it up. 5/12. So 17/12 is 1 5/12 cups of sugar. That's what Tina, I believe, whoever the girl is in the problem, that's what she is going to need to make sure she has when she goes to the grocery store to make these cookies. Now, this one has a part B. 4B, let's go back to our question. Number 4, part B says, Tina has 2 cups of sugar. Oh, already. So how much will be left after she makes her cookies? So she's gotten back from the grocery store and she bought 2 cups of sugar. So now she's going to make the cookies. Well, we just figured out that she's going to need 1 5/12 cups of sugar. But she has 2 cups of sugar. So if she uses 1 5/12 cups of sugar, the question wants to know how much will she have left. That means we're going to be taking some of this sugar away to make the cookies. We're going to be taking this much of the sugar away to make the cookies. Now, here's a problem I have. There's nothing right here for me to take away from. So I'm going to go to my whole number and borrow 1. When I borrow 1 from that 2, 2's little brother is 1. That means there's 1 left. Now what happened to that 1 I borrowed? It didn't just disappear. I'm going to turn it into a fraction. Remember, if we have twins on top of twins, that is a whole number 1. I also want to make sure that my denominator, whatever it may be, is going to match the one that I already have, because who wants to do more work and find common denominators? So I'm going to take 12, because I already have that, and I'm going to see if I can figure out what to put on top that would make it equal 1, the one I just took away from this 2. If I put twins on top of twins, that equals 1. So the one that I just took away from this whole number 2 did not disappear. There it is. It's now in a fraction form. So now I can totally do my problem. Again, I took a 5th grade problem, turned it into a 4th grade problem, so now it's very doable. The denominators match. If the denominators match, we get to copy it. Yay, one less thing. Now I deal with the numerators. 12, take away 5. What is 12 minus 5? 12 minus 5 equals 7. So my answer is 7/12. 7/12 what? Go back to the question. What did they even ask me for to begin with? How much sugar will she have left over? Will she have left after she makes the cookies? So the answer is she'll have 7/12 of a cup left over after she makes the cookies. So on number 4, it's like a BOGO, boys and girls. You had to do part A, where we had to add how much sugar that we needed to make both kinds of cookies, peanut butter and chocolate chip. Part B, we had to figure out how much sugar we would have left after we used what we had to take away and make the cookies, which was 1 5/12. The answer to part B is 7/12 of a cup of sugar. Be right back.